Destruction of the Baphomet network. As a result of the dark alien mother construct, invading our system from the metagalactic core which had ripped open a feedback loop into the neighboring black hole system, Guardians have identified many black hole entity gestalts masquerading as assorted female principal black dragon entities. These imposter spirits held together the artificial morphogenetic field that created the fandom grid that held the Baphomet streams and demonic hierarchies in place in the 2D fields and allowed these entities access into the other Gruul portals in the earth. The highest caste of the satanic priesthood calls upon these black hole entities as the dark overlords that direct the Leviathan forces to handle the required tasks on the material plane as commanded by black magicians in the blood sacrifice binding rituals. The Baphomet grid was used to harvest anti-female forces to grow the shadow bodies and negative forms in the human race collective consciousness as attached to the 2D-4D soul matrix split, which functioned as the ongoing enforcement of soul fragmentation or astral splitting. These schisms generated shadow selves and dark fragments in the astral layers of the soul matrix, that further amplified extreme polarity schisms in the pain body and proliferated large amounts of personal and planetary miasma. Essentially, for a non-spiritual person with extreme pain body trauma, this was akin to a ball and chain of karmic miasma attaching to the light body that binds the weight of the lowest forms of astral energies. This heavy load maintains energy blockages which in turn generates extreme physical density that is consubstantial with black subtle forces and corrupted elementals, blocking communication links with the highest benevolent spiritual forces. Many of these black hole gestalts are shapeshifters and shadow creatures which were pretending to be guardian defender forces in our system and were stationed throughout the planetary Gruul system. 2D, 5D, 8D and 11D. The majority of these black hole entities would position themselves in the 5D Gruul point where the parasites are fully fed by the blood sacrifice rituals administered by the Vatican City and Bali ritual activities. These black hole entities are ancient and parade themselves as the projection of mother or father consciousness, but are actually deeply depraved parasitic forces building and protecting the artificial tree of life, phantom matrix and the portals leading into the main Gruul centers which have also been accessed via the death portal system. They are master manipulators of satanic ritualistic enchantments, which use spell binding to capture the mind and close down the heart complex of magical humans through the promotion of elitist belief systems of hero-savior complex. They attempt to shut down the crystal heart system and replace compassion and empathy with the negative ego addictions, such as the thirst for consuming intellectual knowledge or sexual satisfaction. It pretends to be the Holy Mother consciousness, but it uses mind control programming and mind locks on its human targets, while it commands its authority similar to the false king of tyranny. The Baphomet networks are designed to run lunar reversals into the male and female light body and distort the 2D sacral centers and sexual organs to become filled with parasitic forces. The larger collective consciousness matrices of reversal current are called metatronic or biwave reversals, and this entropic state has been caused from the abuse of AI technology, which further generates an assortment of waste products like miasma. The toxic miasma is made of black plasma substance which can then be assimilated for powering up the artificially generated fields via the fandom AI timelines or the beast machine. Over the past month, the Mother's stream or breath of the Holy Mother from the 7 higher heavens began transmitting into our system to cleanse the black goo and black plasmas from out of the elemental and nature realms in 2D to dissolve anti-female and dead energy structures used by the negative alien agenda groups. From the observer view in the field, It appears as a massive beacon of concentrated laser light from above is directing liquid platinum gold plasmas that are saturating these dead energy structures that begin to freeze or burn away the construct. This generates a massive hole in the dimensional field, as if the fabric of reality that held that construct together is being burned away through exposure to the plasma laser lights shining above it, in which the remnants surrounding the structure are then fully collapsed and shattered, and then the debris is extracted out of the hole as if sucked out by a cosmic vacuum. As the Baphomet network is being broken down into pieces and being removed from the planet, the shadow contents of past patterns that are connected to our pain body may arise and surface for witnessing. If we can be responsible for our own darkness through observing, discerning, accepting and then shifting the pain into neutral association and self-love, this is a great opportunity for spiritually healing the pain body and integrating the soul aspects.